everyone. Welcome. My name is Dr. Julie Hayden, and I'm the Chief Academic Officer at Rhombus University. I'm glad everyone's joined us for this exciting live class. This is going to be part one of 4 parts that Fred Blackburn will join us and be presenting. He's going to be looking at the philosophy of the self. As those who have been a part of Rhombus know, the Rhombus model is looking at things from a lot of different perspectives, and I happen to know that Professor Fred loves that. So in kind of introducing him, he was is, I guess he's still here, my favorite professor. Yes, and I was thinking how long ago that was, so I won't mention it, but he's been doing this for many, many years. And at the time I had him, you know, how he taught would create a divide. And you would hear amongst students, areas where they loved him and hated him. And I remember some student, I don't know the whole scenario, but yelling and screaming that Fred's going to hell. and they can get intense. And one of the reasons is because when he's teaching something, he truly believes giving whatever he's teaching a full experience of what that is like, as if he believes it, and how he presents it, you truly dive in. And I wanted that for philosophy. So we've looked at philosophies before, a biblical perspective and how we approach humans. We're going to be looking at psychology through the curriculum, and yet we believe God's word is true. So I love knowing we have truth and then seeing what's out there, studying, understanding the great minds of history and how they viewed the world and how they viewed people. So on his adventure with us, I hope you are brave and passionate and interactive. I think that would be great to ask questions and to be ready to see how he presents it. But I would say Professor Blackburn definitely shaped a lot of who I am and how I approach things with the critical thinking, as well as openness to see other people's perspectives. So I'm very honored to have him tonight. And if you need anything, let us know, but I'm going to pass the baton to you. You can share your own intro as well and take it away. Anything you need from us, just let us know.
All right, thanks, Jolie. That was sweet. I should give a couple qualifiers in case you've never had me at a talk before. It could be a little unnerving. I like to teach first person, and the best way I could explain that, it's like method acting, where you actually take on the persona of who you're portraying. And so when I'm teaching these different worldviews and perspectives, I'm going to be teaching them like I believe them. And if you ever want to know what I personally believe, you can email me or whatever. I'm sure Julie will have my contact info, and I'd be happy to have a longer discussion. But the reason I do this is because I was brought up in a lot of educational, I use educational loosely, it was really more indoctrinational environments where they would give their perspective or their commentary on other worldviews or other beliefs. But what I ended up getting was a very anemic or watered down version of those beliefs. Sometimes it wasn't even accurate. And so what I'm going to try to do for you is give the strongest version of different worldviews and perspectives as I can, so you'll be prepared when you meet people that think differently, believe differently than you. And so I probably won't come out of character while I'm teaching, but maybe during the question and answer, I might be able to ease myself out of it. I'm kind of a perspective junkie. I love learning about and hearing other people's perspectives. And it doesn't mean you have to agree with them or believe them, but to become aware other people are seeing the world radically different than you or I are seeing it. And especially those of you going into counseling, my goodness, I mean, this will be incredibly invaluable as you come across different types of people.